Hi. Please excuse the mess and the wannabe YouTuber moment, but I'm really bored, really creative, and I work in retail. So I get about 1,000 questions a day about my hair, and I thought I would just answer them. I get a lot of friends who ask me questions too, so I can just, link them to this, save me a lot of time. Just a disclaimer, these are box braids. There's a few types of braids. These are just the usual in this shape here. You can get Senegalese twists or just twists, which is like exactly the name, they twist, or you can get Mali twists, which are like a different sort. And there's potentially more, but that's all I know of. Usually you are supposed to keep your braids in for 2 months. I push it to 3 because your girl's on a budget. And this is really, really bad regrowth, basically. So just excuse that. This isn't what they usually look like. This is not fresh. This is not poppin'. This is disgusting, but it's still lovely and I like it. So that's where we're at. The first question is that your real hair? No. No, it is not. Typically POC or people of colour, typically their hair doesn't grow that long. If you're mixed like me, I'm black and white. Sometimes you could be blessed with your non-ethnic side. So my brother, for example, he has a lot easier hair to deal with, like an easy afro, whereas my afro is thick, dense, brittle, hella African. Not blessed in that category. So yeah, the hair it comes like this in packets. You can get them in all sorts of lengths. This is 24 inches. This is typically pretty long for most people. A lot of people don't tend to get this long because it is a lot to deal with. I'm not entirely sure how the dyeing process works, like the hair dyeing with synthetic hair, to be honest. I just go online, pick a colour, and it shows up at my door. Next question that I usually get is, how long does it take? That entirely depends on the length of your hair. When my afro was shorter, it would, I actually can't remember the first time I got braids, but I know it was not as lengthy as it is now. Maybe it was around 3 hours, maybe even 2. And now that my afro is longer, much longer, it takes around 8 hours, sometimes 9. I show up at my hairdresser's house 7 a.m. and I leave around 6 or 7, and I just stay there all day. We take like food breaks, so it's not the full 12 hours or so. But yeah, it's a pretty lengthy process, and a lot of people say after that, like, oh, I don't know how I could sit there for that long. I literally sit in my hairdresser's house, we watch Netflix, we eat food. It's pretty great, to be quite honest with you. Third question is it heavy? Yeah. Typically the first day, now I'm really used to it. So now only the first day, first few hours, because, for my head personally, it takes 8 of these. So, yeah, adding that much weight to your head is kind of like, but the very first few times I got it, first few days were torture, and sleeping is pretty difficult. But any POC hair, if you sleep with a silk pillow or a silk cap or silk anything, it makes the whole thing 10 times easier. The next question that I get is, so what's underneath? hair, my man. What do you, like, honest to gosh, I don't want to offend anyone, but honest to God, I have legitimately asked people, I've legitimately had people ask me if I'm bald. Bald. How do you say that word? I don't know how to say that word properly. Like, and I'm just, do people not see? Like, I never understood that one. Hair's underneath it. That's pretty standard. It's just hair, my man. The next question. Okay. And this one always shocks a lot of people, and I'm honestly not sure why, but, how much does it cost? That varies completely on a few things. First of all, depending on where you go. I was quoted from a salon once $400, which is just, that's a lot, in my opinion anyway. One woman I used to get it done from, it was only $100 because she was kind of a family friend, sort of. So that's one variant who you go to. A lot of people I know, their mums just do it because their mums are originally from Africa and know how to braid and such like that. It also depends on the extensions you use, I would assume. I've only ever used these ones, which I guess you could consider cheapies. But, like, they last me. I think they look fine. I mean, they're ratty as right now, but I think they look good, so I'm fine with that. But you can, if you want, get human hair, like Brazilian and Indian hair is really popular. And I feel like if you're getting that done, that probably would take you up 800s, possibly 1,000, depends. And the last question that I get at least once a day. Can I touch it? No, you can't touch it. That is like going up to a pregnant woman, putting your hands on her belly and just saying, oh, can I touch it? No, you can't. It's that simple. And I know it's a bit of a stereotype and it's a whole, thing. Don't touch black women hair. Don't touch white women hair. Don't touch a black man's hair. Don't touch anyone's hair without their consent. It's that easy. Personally, for me, when I get customers and that who are nice about the situation and are really open-minded and wanting to know more about it, I'll like give them a few strands so they can feel it, because I like to educate people on it. But I have so many people just grabbing my hair all the time, or they won't even talk to me. They'll just go behind me and just like swoop my hair, and I'm just like, no, sorry. I don't know. Anyway, that's all the questions that I have. If you have any more, hit me up and I'll for sure answer them. I love my hair so much. It's a journey. It's a process. It's expensive. But I wouldn't have anything else, absolutely. It's pretty great. And I'm getting my new colour next week, and I'm hella hyped about it, so look forward to that. Check out.